Okay, hello everyone. Today we're just going to kind of review a little bit. We were looking at functions and absolute value. We're getting ready for the test, which is next Monday. As our objective, we're just going to review all the material we've covered so far this trimester. And guys, basically the essential question is, how can I start this trimester with an A in math class? And the best way to do that is to get an A on this test. That's the best way to do it, okay? Guys, remember, a function, it's a relation, which each input has exactly one unique output. Okay, a relation, again, is a set of ordered pairs. The function just makes sure that each input has exactly one unique output. Again, these are the mapping diagrams. If you see something like that 9 right there, that's not a function. Or something like that 3 right there, that's not a function. Guys, when a function is graphed, it should pass the vertical line test. And this will certainly be on the test. Guys, no vertical line should intersect the graph in more than one point. Like this one here intersects in 2 spots. Like this one here intersects in 2 spots. That's not a function. Okay, whereas this one is a function. Okay, up here, absolute value, that's a function. Guys, the intercepts are the points where the graph touches or crosses the axis. Touches or crosses. Okay. Guys, the zeros or the roots are the x-intercepts in particular. They're the input values, which makes the output 0. All right, when f of x equals 0. The domain, it's the set of all input values, all the x values. How wide does it go? The range is the set of all output values, or all the y values. How high and low does it go? How high and low does it go? That's the range. And an example here, this domain, the width goes from -6 to 4, and you have to have an open parenthesis by the 4, because it's not included in the domain. The same with the range, up and down. Look at the y-axis. The low point is -4, the high point is 2. Again, at -4, that's included, so use a square bracket at -4. The 2 is open, it's not included, so use an open or a round parenthesis. All right, again, another example. This is kind of a curved function, but it's okay. It does have a start and an end point. The domain, look at how tall it is. I'm sorry, the domain, look at how wide it is. Back and forth, left and right. The x coordinates. It starts at -4 right here on the x and goes up to 2. Again, the 2 is open. The 2 has a round parenthesis because it's not included because of that open hole there. But the -4 is included because it's a closed dot. So you use the square closed bracket. Okay, the range, again, I'm sorry, is up and down. The y-axis is the range. The lowest it goes is -2, and the highest it goes is 4. And the -2 is open, the 4 is closed. Guys, an interval is increasing. If the function itself is increasing within those boundary points, the interval itself is defined along the x-axis. Whether or not it's increasing or decreasing is defined by the y-axis. All right, it's decreasing if the function is decreasing like this right here, coming down within the boundary points of that function or of that interval. Guys, the maximum value of a function, it's the largest value. It's the point where the function goes from increasing to decreasing, often, but not always. All right, if it's continuous, it certainly is that point. And then minimum value, It's the smallest value of the function. Again, look at the y-axis to find the largest or smallest value. Look at the y-axis. The lowest it goes is right here, k. Okay? And again, it's often where the function goes from decreasing, all of a sudden it switches, and now it's increasing. As absolute value, this is what you need to know about it right here. All right? What the h does, what the k does, and what the a does. How to graph it, what the graphs look like, how to find the vertex, and use Desmos to do that. And the h moves the graph left and right. And remember, because this says x minus h, it's the opposite sign from what appears here. If it says plus 2, that means minus 2. If it says minus 2, then you actually move it to the, plus 2. Move it to the right 2. The k is exactly as it reads, up and down. All right. Plus means move up. Negative means move down. A negative a would flip the graph upside down. Okay, and a is kind of like the slope. It can go up twice as fast or half as fast. All right, it makes it wider or thinner, or flips it upside down. Okay, sorry about that again. I have to change that last slide, guys. There's no additional homework check here tonight. Just get ready for the work tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Thanks.